Oh, hey. This is the intro where you see me reading a book to show you that this show is also very intelligent. What if I told you guys there's a game out there that actually rocks harder than Guitar Hero? You'd probably ask which game I was referring to, and then I would tell you. It's this game. The game that you can't see very well because it's out of focus and it's too bright. So I'm gonna bring it back here so you can see. Brütal Legend. See, it's spelt with a U with the two dots right there, so that makes it edgy. Welcome to Fair Games, the show where we review underrated and underappreciated video games. Brütal Legend isn't underrated, it has good reviews and people like it, but it just goes unnoticed. Not many know about it. I mean, have you heard of it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Now you feel guilty, don't you, you son of a bitch? The game didn't get too much attention, probably because it wasn't advertised too well, and not many people are exactly attracted to a game about metal starring Jack Black. But what's wrong with Blackjack? It's a fun card game, and he's not that bad of an actor. He has some of his good roles. And Tenacious D is one of the best rockin' bands of all time. Metal's a genre of music that most people get turned off by. It's very loud and rough, and a lot of it seems demonic. However, like every genre of music, there's good songs and there's bad songs. Brütal Legend is all about the good. And this is finally finished. I whittled it for 5 years and it's finally finished. It's ridiculous. Now, if you're a metal fan, this is a must-play game. And if you're not, you should still try it out. It's a lot of fun.
So, as you could probably guess, the whole soundtrack is metal and rock. Plenty of different songs from various artists. Many of these songs are played during a certain part of the game and they fit very, very well. Other songs you have to find and unlock them. Not much to say about the music except the developers chose a great soundtrack.
When you hear all the great songs in this game, you're gonna think to yourself, nah, this is metal. Not this.
You're attractive, little witch, you're beautiful.
Okay. Let's just move on.
Voice acting is done really well. Jack Black does an amazing job and he puts a lot of energy into his performance. And all the other characters do just as well.
You have to stop him, please.
Stop him? I'm gonna give him a lift.
The characters really drive this story. They're very dynamic and they all have their shining moments. Especially Eddie Riggs, played by Jack Black, who steals the show. This guy is a great character. He's hilarious, tough, wisecracking, but he's still very humble and a really good guy. He's basically the perfect hero. Anytime something bad happens, he's always positive and he keeps on going. The whole game, you're really rooting for Eddie and you want to see him do good, even though at sometimes he can be a bit stupid.
Oh man, don't tell me I've been slaying hot girls this whole time.
But you know what they say, sometime a nigga got swag, sometime a nigga don't.
Straight out of Compton, another crazy ass nigga. When punks I smoke, yo, my rep gets bigger.
The story's pretty good. It's not crazy amazing, but it's really fresh due to clever writing, Eddie being himself, and of course the world that this game is set in. Tons and tons of creativity and imagination was put into this project, and nothing proves this more than how this game looks. The graphics aren't revolutionary, but it's not about the graphics, it's about the art style. The overworld is a fine example of this game's art. The animals, the people, the things they do, and the whole environment, it all screams metal!
If metal was somehow made into an image, this is 100% definitely what it would look like.
Not only this, but the people that got involved in this game are all part of the metal community. There's Ozzy Osbourne, Kyle Gass, and comedian Brian Posehn, who's known to be a big fan of metal. I'm really glad they went above and beyond. This could have easily been a mediocre game with a few metal songs put in, but Brütal Legend was taken special care of.
Think of Brütal Legend as a baby. A baby that you gotta take very special care of. You gotta love it and be tender and be sweet to it. But you could easily just take the baby and
Which brings me to the gameplay. Instead of doing something easy like making this a straight beat 'em up, this game is a mishmash of different genres. We got your third-person hack and slash, we got some driving, and some real-time strategy. At first, this seems like it's gonna be a disaster because there's no focus, but it actually works, and it's really fun. The real-time strategy stages play like a regular RTS game, except there's one really cool feature in it. Usually you're flying above everybody and you see all the action, but with one press of a button, you can dive right down and get into action. You can fight along your troops, which is really cool. I don't think I've ever seen another game do that. Usually with RTSs, you want a keyboard and mouse to get a lot more control. However, Brütal Legends still works very well. It's very easy to fly around, see what's going on, and fight along with your troops. With controls this good, you're gonna tell yourself, mouse and keyboard? Psh, I don't need that shit. The driving is pretty great. You got yourself a cool car and you can upgrade it with guns and shoot people. And, you know, that's always fun. The hacking and slashing is done great. Not only do you have this huge axe to hurt with people, but you also got your axe to hurt with people. Get it? Axe, cause it's a... Okay. And again, I can't stress enough that it's amazing that this game has so much variety and yet it's still really solid. It's a shame not a lot of people know about this game, because I'm sure that if more people played it, there'd be a big demand for a sequel.
And like I said before, it was taken very special care of. Just like this kitty cat. They could have easily... So guys, once again, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. If you guys have any suggestions for underrated games, just leave it down below, because next episode, we're actually gonna be doing one of them. Which game is it? I'll give you a little hint. It's a racing game. So if you guys really like the video, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You know what? Never mind. You know the whole thing. Blood's been spilled
to afford us this moment now!
Yo, we